Okay, I got you. I think my characters are logical. I bring the skins.
Okay, what does that mean?
A logical just means that you're beyond the logical form. Like, let's say logical foundation. For example, if you're above classical logic, every single logical foundation would be bounded by some type of classical logic framework. If you're above classical logic, I mean you're above some type of logical or all type of logical.
Okay, okay. So one, how can you be above classical logic? Two, if you are above classical logic, are you just meaningless?
No, okay, so yeah, you could be above classical logic by you being described or demonstrated. I don't think I had to explain that to you, but
I said,
Wait,
how
you said
can
you
you?
could be above classical logic
yeah,
by what?
is he asking what the fucking ugly black nigga was that? But are you asking what is the what's gonna be like a description to give you a transcendent dimension? Not
What?
dimension. To transcend logic, or whatever. To transcend, to be above logic, to supersede logic. I think that will logically know that you will be above. I mean,
How
you'll
is
be a
that
lot.
possible?
What do you mean? How is that possible?
Was it possible if the laws of logic dictates what is possible?
Yeah, the laws of logic dictates what is possible via our epistemology, sure. But I'm saying it's out of a different reality. The laws of logic, we can say that somebody's going to be
Okay,
above
give
this.
me another methodology. Give me another methodology that can grant something being possible via a contradiction.
You said something impossible being a contradiction. I'm saying that
Other
it
than
could be.
classical logic.
Yeah, I'm saying I can just say that there's going to be a contradiction via a description. For example, somebody could say P and not P exist simultaneously. Much like say Luffy doesn't exist simultaneously. That's a thing. That's said described held to be true until some type of further notice.
Okay, so this thing is retarded. Okay, so one. Okay, I'm gonna just give you a way. So if you don't present any other logical system other than classical logic, then obviously this would be an axiom that we have to accept to indicate something
I
being
don't
possible.
disagree that classical
If
logic is going to be an axiom. I'm talking about my character is going to be
what
above the
the
set things
fuck?
that's going to make him do contradictions.
Yeah, wait. Okay, so you're fucking retarded. So if this is an axiom, then your character cannot be above classical logic because classical logic restricts a character being able to do a contradiction.
Hold on. I couldn't hear what you said. I had to like my shit
Okay,
cut off.
if you grant that classical logic is an axiom, so it's presupposed throughout all of logical things, then if you're trying to say that your character is able to do a contradiction, that would just be impossible via classical logic. So
Yo,
it's
psycho.
Okay, hold on. That doesn't defeat what I'm saying. If I'm saying my character could do contradictions or impossibilities, retard. If you're just saying that it would be impossible for my character to do that, and my character does it's an impossibility, it wouldn't defeat
how
my
can your character do that? You keep presupposing that your character.
I already explained how my character could do that. I said if it's
But
described
that's
or
flawed because classical
how is
logic
it
would be
flawed?
an axiom throughout all of logic.
Yeah, classical logic could be an axiom. I'm saying my character is above the set axiom. Is he's above the set of impossibility, or he's
Yeah, okay.
doing
No,
possible
you
things.
can't. You can't go outside of an axiom. An axiom will always be
Why can't you?
presupposed.
Why can't you?
Yeah, because an axiom. Okay, fuck that. An axiom is just like a proposition that. Well, an axiom
Niggas
is just
are
like a
retarded already.
proposition. That's it, bro.
Well, you
Shut
said
the
an
fuck up.
axiom is a proposition. You think an
Yeah, I'm
axiom is
not
gonna be a
dumb. I'm
concept?
not dumb, bitch. I never said
Niggas
that.
are retarded
An
already.
axiom is a proposition that's assumed to be true. So if the verse is going under this axiom, then obviously your character wouldn't go outside of this axiom.
Yeah, I'm asking for the justification, not the repetition, retard. You don't have to keep saying, okay, your
What?
character wouldn't be up. Hold on, I'm not done. I know you didn't comprehend it, so I gotta repeat it. I'm saying I didn't ask for a repetition. I'm asking for justification. You said my character cannot go outside axioms. I said, what's the justification? You said logic. You said if your let's say axiom is just some type of proposition that is always gonna be true, it's gonna be objective that your character cannot go outside of it. I'm asking for the credence, the justification, not the repetition.
Wait, no. Wait, hold on. Wait, let me reclarify. So it's possible for the author to go outside of this axiom.
Okay, W.
I mean, wait, hold on. No, wait. Yeah, it's possible for the author to go outside of this axiom, but what I'm putting into question is whether or not if the author's intentions is actually justified within this instance.
What do you
If
mean it's
you
justified?
grant that yeah, if you grant that universally, like all things goes under this axiom, or yeah, my fault. If you granted that universally classical logic is presupposed throughout all the logical formats, then yeah, I just don't see how. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't
Yeah,
see how you can argue that the author is going outside of his action if you agree to that. I feel like that's kind of contradictory.
yeah, it's not contradictory if I'm saying everything is going to be applicable towards classical logic except my character, because my character is shown to do things that supersedes classical logic. Like, it's not that hard to comprehend. Sync.
Wait. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this again. If your character goes outside of classical logic, so if you're okay, let's say that your character is able to do P and not P. So he exists, he doesn't exist, he does this and doesn't do this at the same time. What does that get you? Like what does that do?
Yeah, for example, and everything that's going to be bounded by some type of logical foundation, and my character's above or supersedes the logical foundation. I mean, my character's above some type of logical formation, or some type of thing that is going to be bounded by some type of logical formation, which I think dimensions are bounded by some type of logical foundation. Therefore, he's above dimensionality, or anything that's going to be the process of dimensions, or anything that's going to be the process of holding some type of logical framework. It just means that you're above logical framework. That should be like self-explanatory.
Okay. Well, no, I just think that if you go outside of classical logic, then you're just meaningless. So I don't.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
think I think that's what it means.
All right, yeah, you probably can
So,
hold your like your own non-sentient
and
beliefs,
I can
but
see you a
I just
logicality if you want.
yeah, you said you can concede that I have a logicality.
I said I can send you a logicality.
A logicality for Bond,
What?
but you said you
No,
can
I can
send me.
see the definition of the logicality.
Yeah, it just means something that is beyond reason. Beyond reason, everything has some type of
No,
reasonable.
that is
Yes, it is.
a logic.
That
Something being
yes,
illogical is a lack sense, or it's just, bro. Something being logical is just lacking sense or clear down reasoning.
exactly retard.
So
Like yeah, okay, so
yeah,
beyond
so
reason,
you
or
can't, yeah, you can't make sense out of your character being logical. You're trying
yeah,
to
now
make
somebody can.
sense out of it, saying that you're what?
Yeah, somebody can make sense of something illogical by providing some type of logical foundation. Just because he's illogical doesn't entail he cannot use some type of logic.
That makes no
Hold on,
sense.
I'm trying. Yeah, I know it doesn't make sense to non-sentient people. That's what I'm trying to explain. What I'm saying is that if my character can supersede some
I'm
type of
leaving.
some type of logical foundation, or some type of he could be illogical. That doesn't entail since he transcends logical
That's the
foundation, he cannot use it.
presupposition.
Shut the fuck up,
I
retard. I'm
don't
trying
think
to
he
explain
actually
why.
transcends anything.
Hold on. Why is he keep? Why is he keep interjecting? Think. I'm saying that my character is illogical or whatever. That doesn't entail that since he transcends logical frameworks, that doesn't mean he cannot use it as something that he transcends. If I transcend the three dimension or third dimension and I'm fourth dimensional, doesn't entail I cannot still use the pre-existing three dimensions.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, yeah. Okay, so the transcendent.
You're lagging.
I just got called. Yeah, so the transcendent in essence, that would be something that is logical, but we're just talking about something strictly illogical. And by definition, we already clarified what a logicality means.
Wait, think.
Yeah,
Repeat what
so
you
I'm
said.
saying
Like,
that, okay, so you're trying to use transcend in a sense where it's like 3D to 4D. If I go from 3D to 4D, I can still affect the 3D. Just because I'm above 3D, that doesn't mean I can't do said action. But I'm saying in this instance, I don't think the way you're using transcendence actually apply within the logicality. That's why I'm asking.
you keep cutting off. Is it me or am I cutting off? What's happening?
No, he was cutting off.
No, he's cutting out.
Well, why he's cutting off my auntie call? So I gotta hold on.
Fedor. Sound like well, I didn't even know that was you, Tessa. Yeah, it was good.
I keep getting called. Okay. Where was I?
You went to call his auntie or whatever.
Nigga, smoothie grandma.
I'm saying smoothie
Wait,
grandma.
yo, Tessa, can you send me the link to your Twitter? I gotta know if it's the same one
Yeah.
that I looked at like randomly earlier.
That nigga smoothie grandma fell down the stairs and she broke her hip. That nigga about
Going on mute is crazy.
I changed for sure.
he seems like he's like lollygagging.
Getting muted in your own server is kind of wild.
Actually attacked.
Why were you speaking while you were muting?
For some odd reason.
Don't mute me.
Bro, it's smoothie. Bro, smoothie, come back, nigga.
Nigga grandma fell down the stairs, bro. I don't know. On the phone with his grandma.
I don't want to play your games no more.
This isn't looking very good on the rec. Can you come back
Yo,
already?
Clark, what's your reason? Never mind, funny. It seems like he actually
You
wants like galloping away. Like it's actually crazy. It's like galloping away.
Lollygags away from the conversation.
He's just lollygagging at his
Nigga said
table with his phone in
lollygag.
front of him.
Did you just steal my word?
Bro, I literally said it before you. You stole it from me. Tap
No,
in.
go on
my
mute.
bad, my bad. Hold on, my bad. Am I back?
I'm back.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, wait, what was I going?
That
Yeah,
nigga
so
Bruce Chiller need to get off my dick because I'll punch on you,
but yeah,
bitch.
so
Yo,
the
this
chat,
is the same one. Yes, I swear this is the same one that I seen the
Yeah.
other day.
So
Like,
wait. So the transcendent part that you're trying to reach, you're saying that like it can be transcended like 3D and 4D. I can transcend to the fourth dimension, but I can still affect the third. Yeah, I just don't think the way you use a transcendent in this instance actually applied to logicality. I just think if your character is logical, then he
Wait,
can't do
wait,
anything because the conclusion for a contradiction always leads to it being false.
wait. No, it can. No, the conclusion for a contradiction can lead to anything. But are you saying which way are you think I'm using
What?
transcendent?
No, yeah, you said it can lead to anything. What do you mean?
For example, if a contradictory statement, for example, I exist and I don't exist, and I can lead to a cows exist because it's like that two things are going to be contradictory towards each other. Therefore, if it's going to be contradictory towards each other, we don't need a step forward for a conclusion, a threshold conclusion. It could be something that literally anything can exist. But I'm asking, what do you mean? What do you
Wait,
think
yeah,
I mean by
wait,
transcendence?
yeah, wait. I don't know if you're trying to use some type of like principle of explosion here, but still, principle of explosion still goes under
Principle.
classical logic. They're
Yep.
still, yeah, they're literally implying that it's going to lead to absurdity, so we can't actually reach a true
No,
conclusion.
it's not principle of explosion.
I
That
said
is
I
a
don't know, yeah, but you just telling me that you can draw any conclusion from it, so I'm just going to assume that you're talking about the principle of explosion.
no. I'm not talking about the principle of explosion. I'm just using logical
How is that
reasoning.
not the principle of explosion? Like
It could
literally.
be yeah, it probably could be like principle of explosion to you, but I'm saying if that's a principle of explosion can lead to like a logical conclusion. I'm saying any contradictory thing can lead to a logical conclusion, but if it's contradictory, it can also lead to an illogical conclusion, but it doesn't matter. The principle of explosion just entails that it can lead to a logical conclusion. I provided a twist
What?
or like something to just say that a thing can lead to a logical or illogical conclusion because the two premises are going to be illogical
Oh,
or
well, actually,
contradictory towards
easy
each other.
class. Wait, easy class. So what if I say that, okay, your character did a contradiction, therefore your character doesn't beat my character wins? What if I draw that conclusion?
You said, yeah, my character is a contradiction. How does that make a correlate? How's that correlation to like the thing that you just said by saying, okay, my character's a win because your character does a contradiction? Are you saying
Because
it's gonna be
okay, yeah, so the premise leading to the conclusion, obviously it would be non sequitur because we're drawing a contradiction. But in this instance, oh my fucking god. So the contradiction towards the conclusion would be a non sequitur. We could just apply literally anything via the principle of explosion. Even if you don't accept
you
that, I
cut
can
off
still go
again?
under. Bro, am I cutting off, bro? Hello?
Hello.
Okay, so I'm just going under the principle of explosion. Even if you disagree with it, I can still posit this because you don't have
Can
actual real
anybody hear
defeated.
me?
Bro, yes, we can hear
You
you, nigga.
can.
Why is nigga so
No,
confused? Old ass nigga.
he can't hear us. Yo,
All
smoothie.
right, we can hear you. Hello.
Oh, bro, that nigga got dementia. That old ass.
God damn.
Smoothie.
Can you repeat, nigga? I am lagging back.
Okay, so you're trying to say that I guess you're trying to I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I'm just going to say my argument. So yeah, so I could just use like the principle of explosion within this instance. I could say since the premises are contradictory and obviously a contradiction will lead to a logical conclusion, we could just apply literally anything, even if it's a non sequitur. So even if you're trying to say, well, how would this logically follow? It still doesn't matter. Even if it doesn't logically follow, I can still apply it to the conclusion.
You could
Because
apply what
anything can follow under a contradiction, even if it's a non sequitur.
anything can follow under unlock. Yeah, I agree. I think anything can follow under like a non Jesus Christ of a contradiction. I agree. I think if the
Okay.
two permissions are contradictory, then anything can follow. But I'm saying I'm the one who's bringing us that thing to some type of
Okay,
actuality.
so I could just say this: your character did P and not P, therefore your character can never be my character in a fight, or my character slams your character on the neck.
Okay, I can agree that it's possible for that's a proposition to be true, but I'm arguing like what we're arguing upon is your character actually winning. You can't just say, okay, these two things are contradictory towards each other, therefore I can perform a proposition. Any
Okay,
proposition. Hold on,
your
hold on.
character did P and not P, therefore your character doesn't have a this. Wait, your
Hold on.
character did P and
I'm
not
not done.
P. Wait,
I'm not done.
your
I'm
character
not
did
done.
P and not.
I'm not done.
Your
I'm not
character.
done.
Okay,
I'm
go
not
ahead. Okay,
done.
go ahead.
I'm not done.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
good. Like I said, any
Yeah,
proposition or
watch your
any
mouth, bitch.
syllogism. Yeah, shut the fuck up, retard. Any syllogism or any proposition can be brought forth. Just because you bring forth a syllogism or proposition doesn't entail that the proposition or syllogism is going to be actualized. You need some type of reasoning to form why the syllogism is going to be actualized in this sense. Just because you say it doesn't entail it's going to be actualized.
I don't have to prove that it's
You,
actualized. I'm just
you
trying to
don't
lead.
have to.
I'm just trying to lead your fucking argument to absurdity.
It's not absurd if you already agree that if two premises are contradictory, then anything can be formed from the conclusion.
Yeah,
You
but I still don't think this can actually occur via the principle of explosion. That's why I'm going under that.
Wait, you said this doesn't occur to the principle of
Yes,
exclusion. What do you
I'm
think
trying
this
to
is doing?
point out why you having contradictory premises doesn't actually do anything for you. It just
Yeah,
leads to so I can say that, oh, your character did P and not P, therefore your character can do contradictions. I can also posit that also.
you're saying your character, if the intrinsic property of my character is due to contradiction, so to be illogical.
An essential property, I don't know what you mean by that, but just repeat
It's
what I
just
said directly.
okay. You
Yeah,
just
all
said
I said was that your character did P and not
Jesus
P,
Christ.
therefore your
Wait, why
character
did you tell
can
me to
do.
repeat it and you repeat it? But yeah, you just said if your character is a P and not P, then anything can be formed from that conclusion. You could just say that my character loses to your character. That's basically what you're arguing. But I'm saying just because you say a syllogism doesn't entail that syllogism is going to be actualized. I
What?
could say that.
This
I
isn't
could
even
say,
a syllogism.
hold on. Yeah, a syllogism is P1, P2 in conclusion.
Yeah, there's no P2, idiot. This is just P1 to the conclusion.
What the fuck? You said your character loses. Well, yeah, you said your character loses or whatever. If two
What?
premises. I mean, yeah, two contradictory premises. That's what we're arguing upon. Two contradictory premises by saying if my character is Luffy, my character isn't Luffy. Therefore, we can form a logical conclusion. It's not
No,
just
P
premise
and
one
not
could go
P
to
is
an
just gonna
invalid
be
argument.
no. Your character P and not P is gonna be one premise. That's just a contradiction. Your
P
character
and
did a
not,
contradiction,
no,
therefore he
I'm
can't
saying
do contradiction.
it's formalized inside of a two premises by saying my character exists. Premise one, my character doesn't exist. Premise two, my character does exist. Conclusion, anything.
Yeah, P and not P is in. Yeah, okay, so you're retarded. So P and not P is inconjunctive. It's just one thing to illustrate a contradiction. So when you say P and not P, all you're saying is just a contradiction. It's not two premises. They're
No,
together.
I'm saying that the way I formalized it was in two premises by saying
Yeah, I
premise.
understand that, but it's not, bitch. You're
Yeah,
retarded.
yeah. Again, I'm saying it could be formalized like it is. For example, you could say, okay, premise one. I mean, my character doesn't exist and exists. That could be premise one, and you don't have to provide any other conclusion, which is an invalid argument. It's not sound at all because it doesn't have any supplementary any supplementary points
Okay,
to
can we
accept
move
that said
on?
premise to be. No, hold on. It doesn't have any points to accept that said premise one to be the case at all. It doesn't have any points to provide a basis. But I'm saying I formalized it inside of a syllogistic formation because I'm saying for it to be formalized inside of a
Uh,
syllogistic formation, it could be valid or sound or whatever. By saying premise one, my
uh,
character doesn't exist. Premise two, my character does exist. Conclusion, anything.
Jesus Christ, just a whole bunch of jargon. Yeah, obviously we're not going to accept anything you just fucking said, bitch. Nobody even listened to what you said, so we're just going to dismiss that. We can just conclude because you're just not proving
Wait,
your point.
you said you don't know what
I
I
don't want
said,
to go
so
through all
you
that
can dismiss
jargon.
it. Yeah.
Okay, even if we don't dismiss what you said, I'm pretty sure you still didn't actually prove that your character is able to do contradiction.
Yeah, again, I provided the argument to why my character could do contradictions. My character could do my character could do contradictions. You put that into question by just stating, okay, every character could do contradiction. I mean, he's doesn't make sense or whatever, something like that. Then you because I defeated the first
What?
claim, you moved on. Okay, hold on, you moved on from the first claim because I defeated it. Then we move on to the second claim by just saying, okay, your character would be let's say meaningless, or if he's illogical, then it's going to be some type of a logical conclusion or some type of logical conclusion by you providing principle of explosion. I said if two things are going to be illogical or contradictory towards each other, that doesn't entail it necessarily needs some type of logical conclusion. The conclusion could be illogical. For example, premise one, my character exists. Premise two, my character doesn't exist. Conclusion, my character beats your character. It's just an illogical conclusion. A conclusion could be that said conclusion could be formed off a non sequitur because the two premises are contradictory. If the two premises are wait, can y'all hear me or not?
I don't.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can. We can.
I was like,
hear
is
you,
this nigga
but-
just unlocked? What the fuck?
No, I can hear you. I just don't see how you're actually proving that your character actually have this ability. You keep saying that. Oh yeah,
Well,
you can.
if you want me to provide the scans, I can.
The scan's not going to prove anything. In order for this to go through, you gotta explain.
Anything else? Anything else? Then I think I proved because I'm saying that my character could do if my character is illogical, then the only thing that you argued upon, if your character is illogical, then he's meaningless or he doesn't have any type of meaningful sense or whatever. It's not meaningful at all. Then I provide the reason to why just because he's not meaningless or just because he doesn't hold any logical properties or he transcends some type of logical properties, that doesn't entail that he cannot still use still logical properties. It's not going to be a contradiction
Yeah,
for
I
say
know.
for example.
Okay,
Hold
wait.
on. It's not going to be a
Hold on,
contradiction.
smoothie. Okay, so we have two different definitions for illogicality. I'm using illogicality as your character would just be like it just wouldn't go anywhere, and you're arguing that it would go somewhere. He would be able to transcend all logical things, and he was able to do any logical thing. That's the way you're interpreting logicality. That's the way I'm interpreting logicality.
And you
So
said
when I say that this will lead to a logical conclusion, I'm in reference to the way I'm interpreting it,
are
not
you
the way
saying
you're.
that the
So
definition?
even if we grant that even if we grant that your character is illogical, you will still have to prove that illogicality is applied the way you're applying.
Oh, you're just saying that illogicality. Yeah, my illogicality is applying, or I'm applying illogicality is just the normative sense of what illogicality is. It's just denotatively.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
what
like,
you think.
okay, I know that's what I think. That's why it's being vocalized.
Wait, denotativity and logicality is being able to do anything?
You didn't even say denotatively correctly, but no, I didn't say denotatively. Illogicality would mean anything, or you could do anything. I said denotatively.
Is that not what you're arguing?
Hold on. I'm trying to explain. Denotatively, illogicality just means that you're beyond reason, or you do unreasonable things. If you're beyond reason, I mean you're
No,
beyond
it just
logic.
no. All logicality is just lacking sense. It just has no like. It's just
But I'm saying,
nothing makes sense.
yeah, I'm
It
saying to
just
have no, okay, yeah, to have no sense or whatever I'm saying, to logically or generally will conclude that mean that you are superseding the set thing that's
yeah,
going to
that's
be
your
logical.
belief. I could just posit
Yeah,
the opposite.
yeah,
You
and
keep
I'm saying,
saying that. You
and
keep
I'm
saying
saying,
generally,
and
but
I'm
there's no
saying,
actual
and
foundation
I'm
backing up that.
and I'm saying I was trying to bring scans
There's
for
no
that.
foundation for that probability.
Shut the fuck up, retard. I'm saying I could provide scans to why he transcends logic. Therefore, it's going to be applicable towards the conclusion that I'm reaching because I have scans to say that he transcends it or transcends something that's going to be leading or formalized or orientated.
You never said that. You said the skin
I said,
says that your
what the
character is
fuck?
illogical.
I said, yeah, my characters are logical. I said the scans demonstrate that my characters are logical. You say the scans are not necessary.
You never said demonstrate. You said stated. This nigga's lying, but yeah, you just show it.
That doesn't. This nigga is so stupid. Hold on.
Show it. Just show the statement. This nigga's.
What are y'all debating about, gang?
I'm
He's
using a
debating if his
logical
character is
Luffy. Like this nigga is
illogical.
horrible.
He said that it's stated that
What's
his
the
character is
topic though?
illogical.
It's a lot. It's a logical Luffy versus any Bond. All right,
Yeah,
hold on.
at first he
Luffy gang.
said that. Yeah, at first he said that
Yeah.
it's stated that my character is illogical, but then now he's saying that it's demonstrated that he's able to transcend and do any like this nigga did
All
not
right,
say that
wait,
shit.
hold on. Look aside, chat. You don't have to like try to construct the semantics. Like, I mean, the syntax. Just because I said my character says that it transcends a logical or logical frame.
How many times have y'all debated today?
This is my first time debating it today.
You're trying to get back for yesterday. Great.
Oh yeah, we debated yesterday. He got his ass beat. He's horrible.
I was there.
I'm not even using my main skill. I don't care if you was there, retard. What the fuck?
You care enough to explain to me when I was already here.
What the fuck? No, you said okay. Did y'all debate yesterday or y'all? I remember y'all debated yesterday or last night or whatever. I'm like, then I said yeah.
I said you trying to get back for yesterday because you said that shit like nothing is objective.
Can't get back if it's already wanted to debate, but like,
all right. You got.
Yeah, I know it's all ass nigga.
Okay, what if your character is just fourth dimensional?
Focus on
Wait,
your
what
back for you again.
On beat is fake, nigga. Okay, you can go to the even if you think it's fake, go to the what's the name? Go to the what is it? Which episode is it? It's 1,000 and something. I forgot.
Wait, hello, listen. What if your character is just fourth dimensional?
And why would that be the case?
No, wait, I'm not saying that it is the case. I'm just stating a possibility. But the reason why I'm positing this possibility because they could just be saying that he transcends all of imagination because nobody could conceive of this being. Or wait,
Sure, he is conceivable though.
My fault. It can be all in perspective of specific people. Like you know how we say like everyone like yeah like my fault. Let me clarify. So you know, like in a boxing match, like when we say like all of you guys, like obviously it's talking about people who's watching the match, not people who's outside of it. So it could just be all in reference to like specific people.
I disagree because let's say for example, if it says that it transcends and the manga says that it's manipulation and transcend, and I'm using to be synonymous because they both provide some type of supersession of the set thing that you're manipulating or transcending. I'm saying if it provides some type of supersession or manipulation or some supersession of the set, let's say imagination holds some type of logical foundation. If it holds some type of logical foundation, you transcend the set logical foundation, therefore illogical. Are you saying that my character is just not going to be conceivable towards other people that exist? It's just going to be like dependent upon if so, I would like evidence for that.
Well, I don't see you're trying to draw like you're saying that manipulation and transcend is like synonymous in the verses.
Yeah, I'm using them synonymously because to manipulate.
I don't care about what you're using. We don't know if the author is using it like that.
But I'm saying it's narratively implied. So if you think that he's not using
there's
it,
no instances where you can show that it's narratively implied. The statement doesn't prove that it's narratively implied.
A statement is narratively implicated. It's narrative implication.
I'm saying the way you interpret it, the statement doesn't directly say that. So I don't know where you're getting your basis from.
Yeah, the statement directly say transcends imagination. Does it just because it doesn't entail that he transcends logical or logicality?
You just can't check. That's not
okay. Hold on. Just because it doesn't verbatimly states that he transcends logicality does not entail that we cannot.
I never said that.
You said it's not verbatimly stated. The thing that we're arguing upon is logicality versus illogicality.
God, I said it's not verbatimly stated that manipulation transcendence is used synonymously within this instance. You're
That doesn't
trying
mean
to use
okay,
that. Wait,
that doesn't mean that we still cannot imply that those two things are going to be used synonymously because they both provide some type of supersession of the
that. You
setting.
can apply anything. I can say that your character is a fucking bitch and he gets dogged up by
Yeah,
Bond.
but you don't have any basis.
It is.
You don't have any credence to that
You
said
don't have.
proposition
Okay,
at
all
all.
right. We can conclude. We can conclude. You're retarded. I'm
Okay,
not
so
gonna go
yeah,
back and forth with your
you're
dumb ass.
fucking retarded. Jesus Christ.
I guess so dumb. Who do you want to conclude to?
We can conclude like literally to
Wait,
anybody except
mono.
for
Wait, you want to do mono?
we can conclude to Mona.
Okay. You ready, Shrimp?
This nigga's so ass.
Huh? Yeah, conclude Shars. He said he'll do it for me.
All right, you can. All right,
That
Charles,
nigga,
you
I
can.
bet
You can provide
I was
conclusion to
not,
me.
but I'm gonna still do it.
All right, give your conclusion, little nigga.
Okay. So wait, Shars, are you here? That nigga Shars is not here. Mono,
Yeah, Shores did not agree.
but Mono, the key does.
He don't want to say
No, I
that you
can't
lost,
judge.
little nigga. He don't want to say that you lost. Hold on, just let somebody else judge.
What he said, I lost before. Okay, anyways, you want to do Brawley?
Yeah, we can do
Big
Brawley or
strong,
Sheikah.
big strong. Nah, I really do Brawley. No offense to Sikia.
He beat you in 9 minutes, though.
I'm not judging shit.
Get up here, shit.
Hey, hey, who is listening? Hold on, let me see who's ABC.
Bro, literally just have shards though.
Wait,
Or
who
Tensei.
is who? They're not.
Tensei
Tensei's not here. Shards. I don't think Shards is doing it. Wait,
Wait,
who
where'd
is
Tensei go?
Bruce? Wait, Bruce Taylor. Are you Shin?
No,
Do
that's
not.
that's
That's that retard.
That's
That's
Woon.
Woon, I'm pretty sure.
That's one retard.
Yeah,
He dick
I'm
in
not.
the comment section for no
Just not
reason.
Shikio,
Like I
though.
banned this.
Bro, Lana, can you just give your fat opinion, bro? I'm trying to move on. This nigga ass.
why did
What
he
do you
get
mean
in?
move on? If I win, you lost the whole debate.
Okay, can't, bro. Lana, can you please just judge this so I can just leave? Because this nigga is dumb.
Yeah, you're so
Sure,
ass,
I'm
man.
gonna give my opinion, not my judgment.
Okay,
Nah,
that's
Oh yeah, you good. You don't have to get your own judgment. Give an opinion. It's cool.
okay. All right. So he said that it's stated and demonstrated that his character is illogical. The way he defined logicality is just transcending all the logical things, being able to do anything logical and illogical. The way I interpret logicality is just nothing, like basically just meaningless. Uh, we had a whole debate about illogicality. I was asking him, how is it possible for your character to be illogical if the laws of logic dictate something being possible? And then he didn't provide anything backing that up. And then we started arguing over principle of explosion. I said, well, if you grant that the premises are contradictory, then I could just apply anything to the conclusion. I could say that your character did something illogical, therefore your character doesn't like. Therefore, your character loses, and my character get dog stopped. I said I can apply that to the conclusion. And then he started sending scans trying to demonstrate his character being illogical. Then I just interpret the scans. When they say he's able to transcend all of imagination, they could just say that he's able to transcend all of imagination and perspective of people. Maybe because he's fourth dimensional, maybe because he's this, maybe because he's that. Who knows? We just don't know directly what the author means when he says transcends all of imagination. Uh, then he also tried to use transcend and manipulation synonymously to back up him being able to do whatever he wants, but he never actually proved that being synonymous at all. So yeah.
But what was the third thing you said, Shen? I mean not Shen Sync. What I got
You
down.
try to use transcend. You try to use transcend.
That's the fourth thing. What's the third thing you said? I explain. I was like read down what I got right now. You said has a different interpretation or a definition about a logicality. If logic, then you also said if logic is foundationalized from reasoning or all things is gonna be. I mean, if logic is foundation from reasoning to all things, how can it be beyond it? Then you also interpreted the scans differently by saying just because you manipulate.
Wait, this nigga wrote down his own shit. That's not what I said verbatim. What the fuck? How did you even do that?
It's not verbatim. Yeah, it's not verbatim. Like,
this nigga, like usually when people write down what somebody says is exactly what they said. This nigga just did his own headcanon.
Not necessarily. Just because I use a different word.
Yeah, I don't really care about what you say because what you say can be misconstrued. Like you always misconstrue your words.
Hold on. Then what would you said after this? I mean, what was the second thing you said there?
Are you talking about the principle of explosion?
No, not the principle. You said it after you said you have a different interpretation or definition about a logicality. What was the second thing?
Oh yeah, the all of imagination. I'm saying that we don't know directly what the author means by all of imagination. He can be saying all of imagination in perspective of people who's third dimensional, while Luffy could be fourth dimensional. It could also be other things. We just don't know directly what it means.
Oh, okay. You're just saying it could be fourth dimensional. So if he transcends three-dimensional for imagination, it would just be some fourth dimensional explanation, right? Hello?
What?
You said if he
Okay,
transcends
just give your conclusions.
Hold on. No, I'm not done. Okay, but like, are you?
I'll be
to
back.
get my
I'll be
conclusion.
back.
Oh my lord, did he just? Okay, but
You think you're fucking hilarious, bro.
I guess I'll attack the stuff that I heard that he says. He said he has a different definition on the logicality. I explained why his own idiosyncratic connotation would not be over the normative definition of a logicality, which just means unreasonable. And I'm saying for something to be unreasonable in my sense and mean that you transcend to say something that is reasonable. I provided scans to why my second conclusion is going to be the case by bringing up that it says, here come the warrior of liberation who transcends all imagination. And it also says Luffy peaked the ability to turn imagination into reality. I said I'm using transcendent and imagination to be synonymous because they both hold some type of supersession over the said something that you're manipulating or transcending. He also said, the author didn't write down that manipulation and transcendence are going to be synonymous in this sense. So why are you using it? I said just because the yeah, stop talking. I don't know why this retard keep talking. I told him just because the author didn't write down directly that it's going to be imagination and transcendence is going to be synonymous does not entail that we still cannot imply that imagination and transcendence synonymous due to the properties that they hold to be similar. He also said, let me read the rest. He also said he interpreted scans by differently by saying he interpreted the scans differently by saying you can said manipulation of transcendence would be based upon the person's person dependent. And he also said just because you transcend something doesn't entail you're going to be a logical. He said just because you transcend something, it just means that you're above it dimensionally. But I explained why if you transcend, if the imagination holds some type of logical, let's say logical foundation, and logical foundation exists inside of every dimensional hierarchy, then that just entails if you transcend some type of logical foundation, he's above logicality, therefore illogical. He said, okay, this could be person dependent. If he said, if he transcends said something, that said person just won't be able to perceive him. I asked him to provide evidence for this. He never did. We went to conclusion.
Yeah, wow.
Yo, what's good, Mono? What's good, Tensei?
What's up, man? Yeah.
What's good, Bradley?
You should ask Tensei because I was lagging and shit and I wasn't really listening and shit, so.
Oh my god.
I know
what you did last summer.
Sync.
Mono just don't want to say this nigga Sync
Oh,
law.
look at you, baby. Come here.
You said what, Sean?
Don't say shit.
Okay.
Oh, look at you. Yo,
let's put a mute on Careless because like whatever this guy's on about. Let's just.
Yeah, Mono. Put my meat in that nigga Careless.
Because he's sitting here in the background going.
You trying to debate? Official told me to debate you.
What do you want to debate, bro?
I was gonna say official. Not official, Money. We're looking for someone to debate, bro.
I mean,
niggas a troll. That's why I don't want to debate.
Hey, Mono, debate Shizuku.
Because he told me to debate you, and Madokism told me